StockPulse Newsroom, we are talking Renforth Resources. It's RFR on the CSE up in Canada, RFHRF, OTCQB in the States. They're in the news there with their Surimeau project. You run the details of that latest news. I've got the CEO, Nicole Brewster. So, Nicole, I always appreciate you taking the time here. Looks like you've got a Polymetallic hit here. So I want you to run through the latest here details for investors.
Lots of pretty charts and a picture of a rock. The rock was exciting. That is the best mineralization we've seen on that property. It was exciting how we got there. We flew, you might remember our MAG survey and our EM survey, which can see sulfides. So it kind of gives us a little bit of a glimpse. And our guys have been going out to every location of sulfides. The EM survey gave us a couple of targets at Lalonde and a whole bunch at Victoria and Colony. Then sure enough, at Lalonde, I mean, it's an amazing find. It is the best visual mineralization we've seen on the property to date. And that includes what we've already drilled at Victoria West. So quite exciting. Going to take a while to get the numbers back from the assay labs, but it bodes well. And that's the bit of the property we hadn't paid a lot of attention to yet. Prior to this, we only took 34 samples. But it's only 3.5 kilometers from Victoria. So they're twinning. They're right beside each other.
Yeah. So we're talking off air here, not much market respect here, to say the least. I think that's being friendly. But yet the work goes on here. So I guess I've paint a picture for discouraged shareholders, perhaps, and investors that might be thinking about getting involved on, and just really how incredible a value you are at something you're trying to build here, something real here. So run through that.
We're following a map. Like, it's a sexy story. Both Lalonde and Victoria West were discovered in the 1940s, I believe, when they were building power line for the hydroelectric dam to the south. So that's important. Green power. We're in the province of Quebec. Road access. So they discovered the mineralization, and it was largely ignored because it wasn't of a grade, and nobody really cared. That's gold country. Nobody cared about base metals. So we're picking up the little historic clues, and we're kind of the first people actually going out. And, our guys, I guarantee they were some of the first guys walking on the ground where they were walking this past program. So we're doing the boots on the ground is what we call it work. It's also the cheapest work you can do, but the return on investment of that work, like when you get rocks like what we just got on Lalonde, it's almost priceless. Now we'll take that rock, we'll wait for the lab work, and we'll go back and we will continue to build on the story at Lalonde. I mean, that rock looks better than the place where we already figure we're building a deposit. So if that rock looks better, what's up there? We don't know. I mean, it's a mystery. It's a mystery that's easily solved, though, with just more basic work. What else can an investor look to? There's going to be more news coming from the prospecting program. And then there's just going to be some general corporate news. We're doing stuff behind the scenes on the other properties and that. So there's lots going on. Burn rate is really low right now. Our burn rate only accelerates when we drill because drilling's expensive. So yeah, the market's not loving us, but we're not going anywhere. It's not disliking us. In fact, we're holding. We're doing better than some that have come off by, peers are coming off 30, 40%. We're sitting where we've been sitting for a little while. And we're creating real value. So that value is getting noticed. People are watching what we're doing.
Okay. Well, we'll certainly look forward to checking back in. You have some more news for us. Again, that's Nicole Brewster. She is the CEO of Renforth Resources, RFR, CSE up in Canada, RFHRF, OTCQB in the States. Again, Nicole, thanks for taking the time, and we'll look forward to checking back in. You have some more news for us.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.